Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mistah Wilson, and you are now tuned in to WilsonBlock100 Radio, and we got a Wilson Block vet in the building, okay? Dirty Twon on the block with us. What's good with it, man? Come on, man. You already know. Listen, man, it's been a long time coming. We finally honored to have you here with us for this exclusive interview with the Wilson Block, man. Thank you very much, man. Look. First and foremost, like we already got a general understanding, you know what I'm saying? Yes, but for our audience listening, go ahead and just hit us with a quick background on yourself.
Okay, well, you know, my moniker is Dirty Twon. You know what I'm saying? I go by Pierre Antoine the Foxelle. You know, if you guys see me on Facebook or so, you know what I'm saying, IG, you'll catch me on there and stuff like that. So my background, you know, my mom did music, you know what I'm saying? Dad's a hard worker and stuff like that, worked for the city. Right. You know, I started out, I was always into music, you know what I'm saying? Because it was always, you know, my mom used to take me to the studios and stuff like that. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm California representative. You know, I was born in Hollywood Presbyterian Hospital. Shout out to Hollywood Presbyterian. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so I picked up, I say the first really, because I've always been around music, but the first I say on my own independently was in 6th grade. As when I started middle school, I picked up the saxophone. Okay. And so
you play saxophone?
Yes, alto sax. You know what I'm saying? Alto sax, man. You know what I'm saying? 6th to college. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, it's a great thing. And so with that, I got my foundation. Now, I've always been in rap and all that stuff. Like I actually started my first rap group at 11. And it was called the Unfadables. You know what I'm saying? I wonder, hey, anybody got that video, bro? Hey, for real, please, videographer, if you still around, bro, we need that Unfadables video, dude. Like, for real. Man, shout out at the park, man. But, you know, man, straight out, you know, so I picked up the saxophone. And, you know, I'm telling you, B, like, man, I used to carry that thing with me everywhere. So I know you remember, and you know, a lot of people be like, oh, like that's kind of dorky. You know what I'm saying? Right. Especially for those that know how Pasadena, Altadena is, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Flavored, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be flavored, like, for real.
But I mean, you know, a saxophone, you know, your typical artist, he might know the guitar, he might know the piano, but who know the sax, though? Right. Just off top.
And like, you would think, right?
You know what I mean?
And, you know, I ain't even gonna lie, I felt a little insecure until that song that came out, Drum Shaker, bro, where it's like, all I wanna do is zoom, 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 and a boom, boom, and like, dee. I swear, when that came out, bro, they're always telling me, hey, Twan, take out the saxophone and play the dee. That was like my first brush of popularity right there and stuff like that. So yeah, bro, I carried that thing faithfully with me and stuff. And really, you know, it took me a long way, bro. Like, I mean, it got me scholarships. You know, I was a little prodigy, bro. Like, I started in 6th grade, and you know, by probably the 2nd month, I was already getting signed out of my 6th period class to go to advanced band with 6th period. My 5th period was science. 6th period, I was getting signed out. Like, you know, for real, like my music teacher was literally like, hey, can we sign out Antoine to like come and play?
Even the science teacher was saying that.
And he was cool. Shout out, man, what's his name? Dude, oh my God, bro. I forgot his name, man. Long hair, don't care. Hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Cool, science teacher. You know what I'm saying? I still got his spider too. I thought, my bad, I jacked one of the little spider things, but he had a marble with his tarantula in there. I had to get that. I had to get that, bro.
Hold on, that was middle school?
That was middle school.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about that now. You know, that nigga over it by now. Nigga, like,
you know what I'm saying? But, man, you know, so after that, man, you know, shout out to Mrs. Stout, O'Brien, Miss Clay, just my music teachers, man. And, you know, they really ushered me into knowing that, hey, you really have something with this. You know what I'm saying? Which I'll overstand to how it applies to entertainment as a whole in my life, and even business consulting. You know what I'm saying? It was very important tools because it taught me the beginnings of not only talent versus business, but knowing your worth within the spectrum. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's key.
It's way key. And so, you know, I was playing with the Pasadena City College and stuff in middle school. And,
heavy.
Man.
Okay,
real heavy, bro. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, so it was cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up, you know, I played basketball too. Now the thing was this, my pops had wanted me to go to like HS. He was like, "Oh, well, HS has the better academics and stuff like that." And I'm like, "But pops, I want to play basketball. I know I play music, and then also my music teacher."
Well, hold on, as opposed to what, going to Mirror or what?
Yeah, well, I wanted to go to Mirror. Yeah.
Oh, that's where you wanted to go.
I wanted to go to Mirror to play basketball.
Wow. Put that for the record. He wanted to be a Mustang.
Yeah, straight out.
So when the tussle come around, you know it's how he on. Girl, I'm just saying.
Hey, Strizzy. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So with that, you know what I'm saying? It was a minor like head bump, but you know, my pops said, you know, when you get a certain time, you know what I'm saying? I knew never to test my pops though, because I know he'd sock me smooth in my chest.
Right.
But you're like straight out. You know what I'm saying? Straight out. Hey, no lie. Hey, shout out to Pops, bro. Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying? A real man. And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And but the thing was like this. He was like, okay, well then, if you don't want to go to HS, then you can go live with your mom. I was like, cool. I'm gonna live with my mom.
Well, she was in that HS zip code?
No, she lived in Dago. So dad got divorced when I was around 2. She moved to Dago. So I went and finished my high school. So I finished up to 8th grade. Out here, and then I went to high school in San Diego. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
When I went out there, you know, still stayed in music and stuff like that. I was still rapping. You know, at that time, man, I was buying the, you know, man, at that time when I was out here, the Chronic popping. They had the Wu-Tang, they had the Nas, they had the Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. So I fell in love really with rapping when I knew that you can get, when they started putting the lyrics and printed inside the cassette tape. So like you can buy a cassette tape, right? And then open it up. And then I have the lyrics to each song. Right. So that's where I started out with my writing. Like, and I could actually see how to formulate words, how these great artists were like formulating their words and the sentence structure, you know, the mechanics, like writing 16 bars, 8-bar hooks. So being able to see.
How old were you when you was doing that?
Oh, this was like 12, 13.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you was studying lyrics on cassette tape, little folds.
Yes.
And that's where you got like inspiration to write your bars, how to structure bars. And,
very important, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, like it's wild because mechanics, like mechanics can actually save a lot of time and a lot of money and make more money just knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing for sure in the game is professionalism. And it's like being able to come in there and you already, like, for example, let's say like you got signed, right, to like a label or something like that, whatever, and they got, okay, we got a production deal with this one producer who's hot right now. We want to be from them. You know, one thing I'll say this and I'll advise anybody, you know your lane, but always be open to work with anybody. Because when you're able to work with anybody, what it does, it shows that, man, you are a high value resource. Because they only care about you really being a resource, like how much can you put back in. But what you do is you can make everybody happy. And it's impossible to make everybody happy. But if you make the key players happy, where there's no bumping heads, like, oh, we want to put you on this beat from this artist that we got to deal with because we got to get them work too. Just go in there and knock it out. And if you can get the beat and go in there and structure it, you know what I'm saying? Man, bro, they'll be like, we like working with this artist, this person, and it's really key. Yes, focus. Yes. It's very important. So that was, you know, key in, I guess, grooming me as an artist as well as a business person, because I mean through school, you know, and stuff, have to, you know, all types of stuff, man, like, you know, dealing with it. And it really helped out, you know. I went to Dago. And, you know, I got it. I was doing the music. I ain't even gonna lie. As soon as I got to Dago, shout out Falcons, Scripps Reps Falcons. My first period class, shout out to my boy Gangsta Golden If, you know what I'm saying? Danked out my, you know what I'm saying? Man, straight out. He hit me up, like straight out. This is the first person I saw. I didn't know nobody, first period, right? So he's over there. He's already popular because he's already went to Wagenheim. Shout out to Wagenheim and everything. And so a lot of them, they already knew each other from the middle school. I'm coming from a whole nother area, you know, another city, far, you know what I'm saying, 2 hours away or something. And so I'm out there and stuff like that. They already know him. So he comes up to me, he be like, you be flowing? And you know what I'm saying? You always got like your little flows that you written and stuff. I remember I had this one, I don't even know how I came up with the hook. It was called 1023 Boogie. To this day, I don't know where 1023 Avenue is or this address. I don't know what it is. It was probably 123 and I just added a 0 in it. I don't know what I was thinking, but I don't know.
He's
like
off the top with it.
Yeah, well, you know, a little nursery rhyme and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? He came through it like, it was just, you know, it was more more like crisscrossy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was back then.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then he came with his, and he was just like, I'm rolled up, and everything. I was like, all right, that's cool. Now, the crazy thing is immediately from there was a foundation as far as like, okay, hey, you straight cool and stuff like that with the rapping and stuff. Like you have so from there, literally by 5th grade, I was already ushered into the school like, hey, bust the floor. And probably the whole week I was busting the 103 boogie.
Oh, 103. Shit, they was loving it though.
They was loving it, yeah, Brody. So, you know what I'm saying? It was, you know, I was fortunate with that and everything because I've seen people get booed in high school. Like,
it's bad. It's bad. High school ain't no coming back.
Yeah, Brody. So, what you said?
Yeah. So, no, I was, you know, just going to lead into, you know what I'm saying? So what actually, you know what I'm saying? You know, what was it that actually led you to like, okay, you know, I'm actually going to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. For example, I'm going to be straightforward. You know, I always had music around me, like from the Run DMC eras and everything. So I always liked rap, but it wasn't until I heard America's Most Wanted, you know what I'm saying? And it was Cube did the nursery rhyme. Ice Cube would tell the kids how the story should go. And he'd be like, hickory dickory dock. You know what I'm saying? Like, And so when he used a nursery rhyme to that, and I'm still a kid and I heard that, I think that came out in like 1990. You know what I'm saying? And really, even though I got to 94 was when I got into high school. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
However, that came out in 1990. So when that came out, automatically I was like, I'm set on rap. I'm set on rap straight out. And there was a bunch of rap music that was making. I mean, 1990.
Rock, come on.
And actually, that was probably 89 because 1990, I think Death Certificate came out. You know what I'm saying?
I was still a baby. You know what I'm saying? 90, I wasn't even one. So you know what I'm saying? You already had a taste of, you know what I'm saying?
It's all good. Hey, shout out to my alter ego that be putting 91 on the birthday. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real dog. Mm-hmm. So the real,
go ahead.
Yeah, no, and so, I'm sorry to be talking and stuff. You know, this is family,
this,
so
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Sometimes, you know, most of the time, you know, I gotta kind of, you know, direct the conversation. You know what I mean? But you actually been carrying it along.
Thank you, I appreciate
You've been answering the questions.
Humble.
You know what I mean?
You humble, bro.
So you already got so we can hear you. What led you to rap, and then, when did you actually was like, okay, I'm gonna actually release a record? You know, I'm gonna actually start to like apply this knowledge I learned from how to write lyrics and really write my first 16 or something like that. You know, how was that?
So my actual first, I actually out here was the first time that I actually recorded, and I used to play basketball with everybody and stuff like that. So and I would travel around to play basketball no matter where. If people were playing, I would hoop, and I was fairly decent. Yeah. So there was a guy in Pasadena. He was making a lot of beats for people at one while. You know what I'm saying? I guess his name was Broadway or something like that. Oh,
Broadway.
Yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm saying?
What you know about Broadway?
Well, I was introduced to him through somebody that I was playing basketball with, whom was a very good basketball player since I was decent. And of course, people, we hang out and rap and stuff. So I was always ushered in as far as like, he got flow, like bring him in. So I went there and then recorded a song, and the song was dope, bro. Hey, I gotta tell you, hey, for real, like, what I say, it's like, ain't nothing that hasn't been said before, right? But I was like, this is automatic, styles flip like acrobatics. So many damn detectives want to be Inspector Gadget. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was in middle school. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, middle school, bro. So, like, I have flow like in middle school, bro. Yeah, straight up. So,
hey, listen, it's in you. It ain't on you.
Hey, right? And I believe that. That's the truth. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and that's really what it was. So, that was my first, like, actual recording where I actually recorded and stuff like that.
So you actually recorded with Broadway?
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah, and only because, you always want to get with somebody, that always has a name going on at the time and stuff like that. I was trying to get a name and stuff like that for Flow, but you know, I didn't really know what I want to do because, okay, I played saxophone. That was going great. Like, you know what I'm saying? They damn near trying to, like, you know, find out what college I'm going to go to that they're hooked that I'm hooked up or that they're hooked up to send through a, what do they call it? It's like a, not a magnet, but it's like a, they have a name for it where it's like you, like, like how they do with basketball players. So they'll take a basketball player from like middle school and then, you know what I'm saying, they have everything set up for their plan where high school, then they already know they're committed to this college.
Right. They already got the whole provision.
They try to do that to me for saxophone, bro.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real talk.
Yeah.
However, when I left, today go, it broke the link, but I was so dope that I actually still ended up meeting a new link to that. Now, however, the thing happened was I ended up meeting also, so that was my music side was, you know what I'm saying, my boy Gangsta Gold, you know what I'm saying, straight out. You know what I'm saying? And then on the sports side, because I still play sports, I met my shout out to my boy Solomon Sayer, Alan Peñaflor, my brothers, you know what I'm saying? So I met Solomon and Alan. Now, Solomon is Gail Sayer's nephew, Hall of Fame running back. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even really play football. Like, I played basketball. However, like, he was so dope in football and stuff. And then we had and he was cool in basketball. So, you know, you know what I'm saying? He kind of, you know, it kind of kept me grounded. The same things I was doing out here, music and sports. You know what I'm saying? It took me back there. You know what I'm saying? I already had music under my notch, but with the sports. So I was kind of always caught between the two lanes, like what I want to do, even though I should have always pursued music fully and head on because that was the easiest lane. Yes, I see that now. Yeah, exactly. That was like the easiest lane and everything. But you know, lessons. They're not losses, they're lessons.
Come on,
I learned,
man.
you know what I'm saying,
Come
straight
on,
out.
Man. Hey, man, you like the best friend I never had, man. Like, you know what I mean? You just get it.
Thank you, brother.
You
hey,
just
I appreciate that.
Hey,
You're about to make the old boy cry right here, man. I got a tear in my eye, boy.
All right, so look.
For real.
All right, man. So look, bro, that's heavy, man. That's heavy, man.
Real.
Look. So, I mean, look, we got any projects out, you know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and talk about the Matt Renegon era, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, let's go ahead and talk about that because that's where we met, you know what I'm saying? That's where, you know, I was personally, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go on record of saying this, that I was personally a testament, you feel me, to your greatness. You know what I'm saying?
And likewise, brother.
And I'm just saying, like, listen, man, like, when I say it's in you, it's not on you, man. If you want to know a good song, look for the song that won't let you get past the first 10, 15 seconds of the shit. And you gotta replay that shit. But see, you know, it only took me a couple songs to hear from, you know, the stuff you did with J Rail. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out J Rail. Gotta give love to J Rail and WilsonBlock100 Radio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, because you go back, bro. You know.
And you know, you had came and you had some cold verse. What was that? Hold on. You know that one J Rail was crazy about. You know that song that you came and you had just fucking killed that verse, bro.
Man.
That big one. It was a big one, bro. If that shit would have dropped.
It had like a damn.
You know what I'm talking about, though?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the chorus.
Yeah.
Forgive me, y'all, for that. Forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna lie. I know exactly what he's talking about. However, like, man, it just won't get to me. Hopefully, within the interview, it'll get to me, though. Yeah. But, bro, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, shout out to J Real, man, because for real, though, you know, and let me tell you about that situation. So, you know, I had I had met really all of them like in 2009, and you know they all Disciples and Gunner and all that. I met Gunner and them actually too. I think we met like 2012, 2013 around there and stuff. Maybe 2012 or so. Right. And I was actually
they was already stationed where
they was already stationed where they were at.
Right.
And so one of the homies, we had a mutual friend and stuff like that. And you know they would always tell me because you know, and that's fortunate to all my brothers, man. Y'all know who you are. Like it's too many. I got a name drop. You know what I'm saying? But for real. A lot of them, I was like, man, you know, this ain't working out. I was interning, I was interning at this company and stuff like that, man, and just working hard and slaving and everything. And it was a talent management agency. Okay. And I was interning, but, you know, it was popping over there. Like, you know what I'm saying, man, everybody over there rapping, you know, and all that, you know. Yeah. So we was struggling, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I met Matt. So, you know what I'm saying? We're in an apartment, right? Yeah. This apartment, so it's like 5 of us, man. Or it's probably 4. It's me, Gunner, Jarrell, So me, Gunner, Jarrell, Matt, yeah, thank you. And then even sometimes a dude named Prophet. So it's like 5
Okay,
of us.
yeah.
And then Jarrell's cousins would come over, or his girl cousin, everything. So, dude, we were struggling. Like, literally, a lot of times, we didn't even have the lights on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So Matt was over there and he had a little computer and stuff. Shout out to Renegade, man. Y'all check out their show, their podcast, counterclockwise. They just got a deal with whatchamacallit, dog? Amazon Prime. So
wow.
Yeah.
What? And he was
talk.
doing the voiceover shit for the little cartoon shit.
Cartoons, yeah.
Listen,
so
and, we gonna holler about Matt off the record, you know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big shout out Matt Renegade, you know what I'm saying? Gunner, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are some real artists.
Yeah,
true
real
artists,
talk.
bro.
Gunner Z.I.N.A., you know what it is, man. That man a professional, bro. You know what I'm saying? He don't do a thing, man. Please, come back, man. Come back, bro.
Come
you know
back to
what
the
I'm saying?
scene, man.
For
we
real.
got you.
Real talk.
Yeah.
So, you know, I met them, and you know, Matt was doing it. He was the engineer in the house, like you know what I'm saying.
Man, he got it done.
Oh yeah, he was engineering everybody. So, excuse me, he was getting his feet wet. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And it's crazy. Like I listened to the quality of back then to how it was. Like we was just so hungry.
Man.
Like it was just like, look, just get down, record it. That flow was dope. So you know what I'm saying. Just get
real
down.
quick. Let me just say this. On my 2012 project, Music and Me.
Yes.
I had that song with J Rel, Special Delivery.
Which was dope. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, shout out.
Listen.
Yeah.
That particular cut was produced, recorded, engineered, all that by Matt Renegade. It was it was the best mix on that whole mixtape.
Hey, and peep this. hey, real talk, I ain't even gonna lie.
Like no gas. You feel me?
And on some real talk, that's why I have total love and respect for Matt, bro, because, and you know this, Brody. You gonna hear this, you know this. Hey, for real. I done seen your boy from the humble beginnings, and it's like, man, I'll tell you this, bro. Somebody that was really, really focused on, I gotta learn this. I gotta get better on this. He literally put in the hours. Like he put not only just hands-on, but really even studying. Not going to school, but just really self-taught.
Exactly.
That's why, hey, for anybody, you know what I'm saying? Education is important, but see, education doesn't necessarily have to be the system of education. If you're reading and you're self-taught and you're learning, as long as you're learning, knowledge is knowledge. Thank you, brother, that part. And so, you know what I'm saying? You go into your own university. I guess that's what they call School of Hard Knocks. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Man,
you know what I'm saying?
You just connected some dots for me in life right now.
Right.
Real shit. You know, and you know, of course I gotta give a shout out to Matt Renegade because he came with me on that 21-mile walk, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, righteous that you had,
to help end gang violence for the next generation, you know what I mean?
You did. Hey, and I wasn't there, but I got detail to detail. I got detail, because trust, when it got done, I was actually doing, I was doing my internship when it happened and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, they always do, one thing for sure is no matter what struggle is going through, we always would share our days. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, this is what I did. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So when they got back, I got a whole detail.
Well, listen. I know the way it ended, Matt was a little, you know, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? hey, listen, man. You know, I ain't got no shame. Like, I'm human. You know what I mean? I might do a lot of shit. I might have a lot of aspiration. And but I'm not perfect. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I can own up to that too. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. But at the end of the day, what speaks to me the most is the fact that Matt went out of his way to be a part of that. And you know what? 21-mile walk.
Yeah, hey, and I think you walked from like here to like damn, you walked far as shit, dog.
I mean, we got it, man. I mean, we did the 50-mile walk from San Bernardino to Pasadena. That's the biggest one.
Yeah, hey, and you know what? Shout out to that, man. Yeah. Hey, shout out. This is a real hard-working man. I mean, consistency, man. Real hard-working man. And, dude, it pays off. It really does. Yeah. It really does. And that's the thing. There, you know how you said, like, the saxophone, not too many people had the saxophone, people with guitar and different stuff, right?
Right.
Not too many people would start a platform and then like, hey, we're gonna do a mile, 50 mile walk to do that. You know what I'm saying? So even right there, you gotta pat yourself on the back. Man, I'll give you, for real, I'll give you a clap for that. I know I'm being interviewed, but you know what I'm saying?
That's heavy though,
real
man.
talk. It's
that's
true.
Heavy.
You know what I'm saying? Because we gotta appreciate that, man. That right there, y'all, is called black excellence. You know what I'm saying? For real. Is very important because listen, it's very hard a lot of times to get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I know it seems like, oh, well, everybody has an even playing field, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we would want to think it's that way, but you know, unfortunately, it's really not, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people go through things where it's just like, dang, dude, why is my household like this? Why am I going through this? But to persevere through it and actually see that, hey, I can make something happen. That's how you get through life, man.
Exactly.
And that, you know what I'm saying? And it's better sooner than later, but you know what? Honestly, I can say this at a very young age, bro. Because that was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You were young. Like, I remember you were young, bro.
Yeah.
And you just was really ahead of time. You were really ahead of your time with it.
Right.
While everybody your age probably was on some other stuff and everything, you was thinking beyond outside the box, bro. And I gotta commend you for that. Real talk. I gotta commend you for that. That's real talk, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I have yet to do a walk. Y'all get on me. I got, you know what I'm saying? Real talk. Y'all get on me, cause for real.
Hey, look, we got dudes that have fulfilled their 1,000,000-foot commitment. I mean, we got to get you on a little 5 to 10 miler for starters. You know what I mean? See how that go. You know what I mean? You know, walk from Pasadena to downtown LA or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't make us have to walk down out there to Victorville, because we'll do it.
Hey, I tell you this though, I'm gonna have about 5 orthopedic slippers. Hey, for real. Hey, and 5, because probably 1 foot after a while gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have orthopedic on 1 foot. You know what I'm saying?
Look, we gonna have like 3, 4 pair of different change socks for you. We gonna have a pair of sketches for you. You know what I mean?
You know what? Hey, you already raised the bar, bro. So you know what? I gotta, you know what I'm saying? If you raising the bar, you know what I'm saying? I gotta do my reps too. You know what I'm saying? It's called get the money. You know what I'm saying? Get that money. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. So moving forward, you know what I'm saying? You know, unfortunately from that era, I've never seen anything really, as far as singles, really drop. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
you know, that's the beautiful thing about being part of that era. I was still able to kind of see the gold that was there. But go ahead and kind of explain, you know, what came from that.
Well, you know what came from it really is like about 9 albums. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? So we started the group, or we had the group Rhyme Disciples. You can check them out, SoundCloud, stuff like that, Bandcamp, different platforms and stuff. You know, we on there. You just type Rhyme Disciples, you'll see a bunch of stuff there, videos and all types of stuff. But the thing is this, we had actually, we had kind of, as far as respect-wise, amongst other MCs, we had actually, we was just like, we were like dope. Like, we kept it so dope, bro. Like, for real, it just true and core to the heart. Like, if you met us and then heard our music, you'd be like, okay, that's how they are, and that's how, you know what I'm saying, they spitting. Like, you know what I'm saying, straight out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never came through like, hey, what up? You know what I'm saying? Did you hear me on some MC stuff? Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, you know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm an MC, but just universal man at heart, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, for the most part, man, we actually ended up probably, the things that more came out than the Rhyme Disciples was a lot of other compilations that we were on and stuff. So we're part of a big collective called Music and Strength.
Oh,
so,
right. I remember that.
And that was actually the first album I think that dropped with it was featuring the Rhyme Disciples. You know what I'm saying? Now what
was the name of that?
It was called Music and Strength, Strength and Numbers. That's and you guys can check that out, you know, Spotify, wherever, just type in Music and Strength. You know what I'm saying? Cypher Effect. Now the first actual I'll say my first ushering into the LA MC scene, even though we were doing that, but where it was like outside of Pasadena, was with a song. Shout out to Black, you know what I'm saying? Moniker Black, you know what I'm saying? Deltron, bro, appreciate you. So he had a song called The Method. Y'all can check that out. The video, man, is Black and featuring Just the Facts and a whole bunch of us. So what Black did, very smart, Black House production, Black House music. What he did was he went and got a whole bunch of different MCs, because they used to have this place that people used to go to the Valley called 818. You know what I'm saying? And then there'll be the, what was it called? It was called the, what 818 something had something else probably behind it, but then all different MCs around LA County would go there and really to show what you was about. You know what I'm saying? You had to get on the mic. Also, shout out to Lamert Park. You know what I'm saying? Project Blow. You know what I'm saying?
Man, tell me about that era, man. Man, put me up on game because I had just missed it.
Yeah. Hey, you know, so Project Blow is in Lamert Park. And honestly, there's a lot of hip-hop greats in the LA music scene, LA County as a whole. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of the places, if you really thought you had some type of skills, you know what I'm saying, whether it was battle rapping, spitting, or whatever, you had to come out there. And so the crazy thing about it is this. Even though it took a while to even get something out, I had already was making my respect as an MC, just going to these places and spitting. It was just like, ooh, like Dirty Twon, like, you know what I'm saying? He raw, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so with that being said, you know what I'm saying? I could have probably been on many projects, but you know, the thing is this, because I did beats, and also because I spit, a lot of times, you know, I was in a lot of times where I'd be in the studio just to go ahead and hook up a beat. Or, you know what I'm saying, go in and send somebody a beat, and then they want me in there to listen to them and stuff. And just a lot of credits. Hey, you know, I paid a lot of dues, bro. Like, honestly, I need to go ahead.
That's just behind the scenes.
Yes, Brody. Hey, for real. And I mean, I'm talking about, like, a part of a lot of great albums that are out by, like, people we like, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Germany, you know what I'm saying? Sean Germany, you know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? Engineer, great engineer, man. He put me on. I think he was the one that put me on to where I started meeting with like Corrupt and Quick.
Oh, so you met these dudes?
Oh, I mean, like faithfully in the studio, like listening to them, like ushering in like song being a part of the whole historic process. So you know what I'm saying? Man, you know, and I appreciate that because, you know, I forgot how I met him. That's the crazy thing about it. I forgot how I met him, but the thing is this. So I had somebody who needed their studio hooked up and everything, and he was an engineer, so he knew how to hook up the studio. And so I was like, you know what, bro? Like, I don't really know how to. They know I rap, and I told them I do a little engineering, but I don't really know how to hook up a SL board. You know what I'm saying?
MIDI
and all that
controller,
stuff.
all that.
Preamps and everything. So I brought him into that, and it's like, I don't need no money out of it. Like, go ahead, bro, because I appreciate you for keeping the bridge built. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get it done, but if my people can get it done, hey, I got somebody that can do it. One time you need it, and I called them up, boom, and hook them up, and they got the money. You know what I'm saying? You build bridges that way, you're not crushing buildings. You know what I'm saying? Real talk.
Like that.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, from there, he was just like, man, you solid. And just usher me in. Also, he got a radio show. It's called Track Radio. You know what I'm saying? And it's 4 p.m. It's probably around that time almost. I probably gotta check it in.
Live,
and if I don't check it out, Brody, you know we already talked, man. We already talked on the phone and stuff like that. So you already know what it is, the messenger and everything. So you know what I'm saying? So just always being fortunate to be around real go-getters, bro. I've been really fortunate. I really feel that I know the best MCs, rappers. I don't know how I get in this lane, but it's like for real. And even with you in there as well, like for real, you're not no like garbage pail like rapper, bro. Like for real, like you know what I'm saying. You get on the track, bro. They're gonna be like, ooh, like who's that? You're not gonna like deplete the track. You're gonna be somebody that compliment the track. And they're gonna be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
Thank
you. So if there's somebody else that was trash, get him off. But you're give me your verse on there, like real talk. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
So that's pretty much the thing, man. You know, that Project Blow era, man, you know what I'm saying? It was real cool. I mean, Eminem been in there. Otherwise, I actually battled Otherwise. That's the crazy thing. Yeah, who battled Eminem, who actually beat Eminem. And, you know, real talk. You know, I wasn't there, but shout out to Otherwise. Shout out to Eminem. Now, Otherwise was really known and big for LA rap scene. He was like the dopest, whether it was freestyle, written, or whatever. He was really dope. I battled him. He was like, you know what I'm saying? I remember the line. He was like,
I got the footage of that?
Dude, hey, if anybody had the project, any footage of Otherwise battling that Project Blow, please submit that, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, MrFoxtail@gmail.com. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Hey, he was like, dude, and it was simple, but it was hard, dude. And it was reminiscent of the movie 8 Mile, dude, because it was really like that. So like he was like, thank you, something stepping the Otherwise. You know, garbage tragedy. I'm nothing like these other guys. And he pointed to me, and everything he followed with it. And I'm just like a new dude in there. So that was the one line that I remember. Like, there's like, ooh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because literally when I came in there, you know, I'm comfortable in my skin. So I'm like, hey, what's up? But nobody really knew me and stuff. So when he just was like, nothing like these other guys, it just furthermore explained that, like, who is this guy? You know what I'm saying?
So that led up to the battle with him?
No, that was during the battle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when I battled him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all got that footage, man.
Yeah, please. Yeah, he ate me up. He ate me up, though. You know what I'm saying? But what it did was it propelled me to be able to just, I was like, okay, he ate me. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? I never been a hater type. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Really what it did is it made me go back and be like, boom, I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to take little tools and things like that. Because it's a short sword sharpens sword. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like me staying away from him, you know what I'm saying, jab me, I was like, bam, I got this scar right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to learn from this scar and I'm going to learn how to use the tool that he's jabbed me with. You know what I'm saying? Straight out. And so with that being said, you know, I just really went heavy, man, just traveling. Anytime that I saw that they were having open mics or anything, I was there. You know what I'm saying? For real talk. And that's why I said that led to really being in a lot of studio sessions and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And really doing a lot of work. Like, the crazy thing is this, you know, and this is why it's business so much. It's talent, but it's business, because you know what they used to tell me, bro? And I done did beats for a lot of people, wrote for a lot of people. They were like, oh, well, you ain't even got a name. So, you know, you asked her for this and stuff like that. I didn't know my worth, my business and stuff. And, you know, so I'm just like, they're like, okay, how much
artists suffer from? Yeah,
it's real. And that's why I recommend for any artist or any entrepreneur, period, you know what I'm saying? Know your worth, set your fee, set your boundaries, set everything, because a real business does that.
Understand who you are.
That part, yes, bro. Yeah, so that was the thing, because they'll tell me like, okay, well, this is a dope beat, what you want for it? And I'll be like, okay, well, whatever you want to give me. So then, you know what I'm saying, they'll lowball me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, righteous. And you know what I'm saying, man, and then mess around, and then they come out and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did stuff with Aftermath artists, you know what I'm saying? Of course, like Quick, them, you know, Corrupt and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of different people, and it's like, you know, shout out to Ron Artest too. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Yeah, man, real dude. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of different people, man. You know what I'm saying? Freckles. You know, I mean, just a whole bunch of people. Even, you know, I ain't even gonna lie. You know, I've had meetings with like Mike Lynn, people that know Mike Lynn. You know what I'm saying? He was like the A&R manager of Aftermath. Quick story. Crazy. So check this out. So one of my buddies, we had a group called The Others, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So two of the members, they were brothers, they had actually set up a meeting for us to meet with Mike Lynn and Dre. They used to all kick it because they used to have this thing called Industry Night in downtown, or in LA, like Hollywood and stuff like that, Beverly Hills. It'd be on Sunset. And so at that time they had Dublin's. So you would go to Dublin's and then you would go to, what was it called? It was Dublin's, and then was it Miyagi's or something? Or I can't, but it was like you'll go across the street. Anybody know that area? You know what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That whole West Hollywood, that whole Sunset Strip.
The whole Sunset Strip, righteous. And you know, that's where you see Pac and all types of people and stuff like that. And so the thing is, we had a meeting. Now, peep this. Now, this is around 2002. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is before 50 Cent came out, but it's getting ready. This is pre-50 Cent, right? Okay. So, like, the crazy thing is this. So, we're in there, and everybody should get at this place called Tricaderos, you know what I'm saying, on Tuesday nights. Like, Industry Night was Wednesday nights, but on Tuesday nights, Dre and Aftermath on them be down at this spot. Oh, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll be up in there, you know what I'm saying, 40 Glock, all types of people do the sign, Spider Low, like, different people sign the Aftermath. Game come through and different stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Which, at that time, I don't think he was really signed to Aftermath yet, but these were the people that were getting ushered in if they weren't signed already, you know what I'm saying? Right. And so I remember sitting at the table and stuff like that, and then just for some reason everybody kept being like, like, and I remember, like, cause you know I'm a saucy dude, like, I ain't gonna lie. I remember in my mind, like, why do these niggas keep saying that? That shit is whack, bro. Like, I don't know why they keep saying and be laughing like in celebration, like it's that dope. I'm like, bro, I know it's gonna be like that, you know, like, man, I'm about to get hot on you or certain things, like, you know what I'm saying? They're saying, but GGG was not something I was gonna be using in the public. Like it just didn't have no sauce to me.
Right.
Lo and behold, probably less than a year later, all of a sudden, dude, go. You Nick. I'm like,
so
right.
that was already a thing.
There was already a thing.
Wow.
But that's the thing about marketing. And that's how the radio, see, that's what they do. You may not even like a song, but what they'll do is they'll actually usher into your subconscious a certain type of format of music.
Right.
And then it'll grow on you. And then all of a sudden you'll pay more attention to it. You know what I'm saying? And so with that, that's what they're already doing. They already were trying to big it up and make it hot before in the club it actually came out public.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling it, bro.
Really?
I wasn't.
Hold on.
I didn't hear
Before
it came out. Yeah.
Dude, but when it hit, you like, okay, I feel it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it was new. It was like something new. It was new. The beat,
listen.
Yeah.
The first time I heard In the Club, nigga, I was walking home from Elliott.
Yeah.
I was walking down Catalina, nigga. Stop. From Elliott. I was walking down. No. I was walking down. I want to say Mar Vista. It was because I had took a back street, and then I was walking down, and somebody rode by playing, and I was like, damn, that's a good song. You know what I mean? Like, that's a banger. You know, I'm 12 years old. I'm 13 years old. I'm like, man, that's a banger and shit. You know, I'm not really knowing much of nothing, though, because I'm still a little kid out here, right?
Yeah.
Man, that nigga became damn near larger than life.
Yeah, hey, shout out to Dre and 50 for that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't even gonna lie, like on some real talk, man, it really did. It was a complete song, man. It was a complete song. Yeah. But hey, I ain't even gonna lie, Bing, bro. Like they was in there and it was faithfully like they'll say something, a joke, and then you know what I'm saying? Whoever was like the ones commanding all the energy, like Mike Lynn was one of them dudes. Anybody know? Shout out to Mike Lynn, straight out. You know what I'm saying? He one of them dudes, he controlled a lot of energy of a crowd. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mike Lynn, boom, you know what I'm saying, with his velours and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you know, but you and I'm just like, man,
and
bro.
You know, at that time, you know, Game came out. He was saying it. You know, I was the biggest Game fan. Ain't no bigger fan of Game than I was.
Yeah,
you know
Chuck Taylor. Shout out to Chuck Taylor, man. Hey, mixtape, bro.
Yeah,
hey, you know what I'm saying, man? Hey, he one of the MCs, bro, that like a rapper MC, like universally. You know what I'm saying? From the West Coast, where he can go to the East Coast and eat the East Coast rappers, no matter what they were, the roots, or to like Fabulous, eat them. You know what I'm saying? West Coast, eat them. So shout out, because for real, he let people know, like, bro, you could be a West Coast artist and grow up in the streets and still, you know what I'm saying, kick lyrics, you know what I'm saying, where it's just like you can like magnify shit to anybody where it's like, oh, he came off, dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I really feel, because there's this line, and a lot of people would be like, oh, well, Lloyd Banks said it first. He was like, Lloyd Banks said this verse, this line. He was like, got a gun. He's like a pump, or he's like got a pistol or a gun bigger than the hand that Shaq dunking with. But Chuck Taylor mixtape, Game said it first. I'm gonna say it. Game said it first. So, but you know, everybody borrowed from everybody. Right. But think about that, like you know what I'm saying? So you know, and Game got the got the mixture where it's like he gonna spit lyrics and he gonna spit streets and he gonna have it universal. So he said that was one line. I'm like, ugh. I started thinking about Shaq's hair, like Shaq's hair, like man, bigger than Shaq's hair, bro. That shit crazy. Like I'm pumping basketball, so then he got a pump bigger than Shaq's hand, dog, got a pistol, like so just little things like that that intrigue the mind, bro. And it's like yeah, he showed it. Everybody was doing it, but that's the importance of marketing. You know what I'm saying? To get a buzz, I really feel, and I learned this, you gotta have people, you gotta soak the vision into people. Right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's a tagline, whether it's a slogan, you know, whether it's a beat, whether it's whatever it may be, you gotta have something to soak in their mind. You have a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is, and just go with it to where people, when they're around, it's cool. Because one thing, not only just in LA County, but in the world, whatever's trendy is gonna be trendy. That's why you can go in Africa and see people with tattoos of Tupac that still ain't never been to Africa. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't even around when Tupac was, but Tupac music, shout out to Tupac, you know what I'm saying, Shakur, Phoenix Shakur, the whole estate, everybody, man, you know what I'm saying, even them, I met them, you know what I'm saying, man. Yeah, I never met Pac, I'm gonna lie, like I never met Pac. 94, I was actually, I just moved to what you call it because I didn't want to go to HS. You know what I'm saying? So I went down there.
There you go, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But if I was probably in LA during that time, I really believe, you know what I'm
ran
saying?
into him?
Oh, yeah, because, you know, I was the type of teenager, man. I've been on the bus, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people nowadays, they getting Ubers and stuff like that, bro. Ever since a kid, I remember have a whole bunch of people, we all on bikes, man, going all the way down to the zoo, like all riding to the zoo, like, you know what I'm saying, man? So I've always been active in that, so I would have definitely been probably, you know, I was like young. I remember in middle school, dude, we catching the 181, 180 to like Sunset, just being like, you know what I'm saying, straight out. So, you know what I'm saying, man, shout out to RTD. That's what it was, the RTD, you know what I'm saying, real talk. It wasn't the Metro, it was the RTD.
You know,
you know
it was the RTD before I was even in the streets paying attention. So, you know what I mean, we're going to go ahead and give it that, you know what I mean? But, you know, just getting back to you, you know what I'm saying? You know, so what happened with, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a debut project out yet?
You know what?
What's the deal?
Check this out. The deal with that is this. What do I have? You know, man, you know what's crazy? And this is a real talk. Like, I have so much music, and this is literally what it is. I have so much. I have like crazy catalogs. Now, I got stuff that's out that you can check out. Like, I got a compilation, League of Assassins, you know what I'm saying? Which is a combined group of, you know what I'm saying, different MCs, and we came together, make a project. Of course, Music and Strength. You know, I had, you know, I got an album out. I actually came out. If you guys check this out, hey, listen, Dirty Twon, that's DIRTYTWON, sicker than most. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And that was a young businessman move, man. I didn't know shit, man. You know, taking pictures in Vegas and shit.
Where's that album at?
You know, we did that album, or I did that album on CD Baby.
Okay.
So, but you know, CD Baby is like, you know, they sold to a lot of platforms. So, you know, like this, or you probably find it anywhere. All you gotta do is type in Dirty Twon, sicker than most. It's gonna come up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Straight
so
out.
That is out.
Yeah, straight out. You know what I'm saying? You know I probably get checks on it, but I lost the company that I built. So whoever came and got that name probably getting that check. And they found out to get my ID and shit on Alvarado Street in downtown LA. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, but you also got, you know what I'm saying, some music videos out there scattered across the net.
Oh yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? On some real talk, it's like this. Put it this way: DIRTYTWON. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got a Wikipedia yet.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I got discography. And it might be a lot of. Hey, it's funny. Like if you go to like SoundCloud, like it's cool stuff like that. I got stuff on Apple Music and everything. Matter of fact, we do got a Rhyme Disciples. That's a bonus. Check that out. It's hard for real. Summertime is dope. You know what I'm saying? For real talk. You know what I'm saying? Rhyme Disciples. That's a bonus. Check it out. You know what I'm saying? So all your public platforms and stuff like that. Solo projects, have I actually put something out solely besides the album that I came out? To be honest, and this is the truth, what they say, irons in the fire? I don't even know what they meant by irons. If you're like trying to make a sword, or is it like an iron? They like irons in the fire. All I know is this. Hey, I need more hands. Right. I need more hands for these irons because it's like, the thing is this, I got so much energy, bro. Yeah. And it's like, you know, I'm a thinker. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? And I think outside the box. So it's like, even though I know my lane is music, that's why, like, at this time, I just say business. I had to get to a point, business solutions. You know what I'm saying? Business consulting. Because honestly,
what is it that I can call what it is I do?
Thank
one title.
Yes. That's right. I could not confine myself to like one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because I done did so many different factions, dude, within entertainment. It was like, all I know is when I come in, you bring me to the table, bro, something's getting done, bro. Something's getting done. Now, whether it was ushered solely on me or you know, most of the time I come in on projects and they were as far as the mechanic side, as far as getting things out and everything. They never put me on that. You know what I'm saying? It was always somebody else like, oh, I'm going to take the lead on this and everything. Now, as far as the Rhyme Disciple thing, like I said, we got That's a Bonus out. We had a 5-man crew. And we got about 8 albums worth worth of music. You know what I'm saying? 8 albums. I mean, these ain't
Rhyme
like
Disciples.
Yeah, and this I mean this how many songs just off of Rhyme Disciples.
Wow.
This ain't stuff like if we were to put an album out, it'd be like 7 songs, 10 songs. No, I'm talking about like 21, like
Full
an
song,
E40.
full album.
Yeah, like this is like E40 or something.
And
like
some,
yeah, you get
like,
like you getting 21 songs for the first album, 21, 25 on it.
See, for me, a good album is 16 songs.
Right, that's
16
right.
songs.
That's the classic,
And
right?
listen, I'll accept 14.
Yeah,
I'll
16.
accept that. But really, 18 is where it's at. 18 is that you gave the fans everything.
Everything, yes.
Everything.
Yeah.
16 is like, okay, you good.
Yeah.
14 is like, all right, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, kind of calm down on the skits a little bit. Right?
Yeah, right.
And then when you hit them with the 20, 21, 22, 23, that's that, man, I love y'all. You
And
feel me?
on some real talk, Brody, hey, that's real talk,
Right.
man. That's classic right there.
Right.
That's real talk. Y'all know the area. If y'all know, man, you know what I'm saying, on the Sam Goody Tower Records and all that, bro.
Warehouse
16
music.
Warehouse Music, 16 song albums, bro. You can look at the history, the 16 songs you get coming with it. And I remember at the time, they weren't even doing a lot of skits. I think the first album that I heard that had a lot of skits was De La Soul. De La Soul is dead. If y'all, hey, shout out to De La Soul. If y'all get a chance, check that album out. It's a great produced album. I think DJ Prince Paul put that, did the beats on there and everything.
Yeah.
But skits, a bunch of skits. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But with the Rhyme Disciples, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If we were to do 18 songs per album, we could just have it straight through, no skits, and have it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
However, there were a lot of things, because through this, we were struggling, you know what I'm saying? We were struggling, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't really know the business side. And, you know what I'm saying? We were ushering in people that, it was like, oh, you want to be for Rhyme Disciples? You want to be, rep the Rhyme Disciples? Then come on in. And, a lot of times you can't do that because you don't know what people's intentions or motives are, bro.
Right.
So, I mean, we was getting stuff jacked from the house, the studio equipment, all types of stuff, dude, to try to stop the process. But, you know what I'm saying? We still persevered and kept it through. You can check out songs. You can either look at Dirty Twon, you're going to see Rhyme Disciples, you're going to see a bunch of song music strips, or you can check out Rhyme Disciples, you know what I'm saying? RHYMEDISCIPLES, you know what I'm saying? Man,
go.
straight out, you know what I'm
right
saying?
the first time.
Yeah, thank man. It took some real spin. Hey, shout out to Borsky. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Borsky, you know what I'm saying? So,
all right, so let me ask you this. So what really kept you from pursuing your solo, right? So just you in the circles, you feel me? You gaining experience working with different camps here and there, you know what I mean? You know how to play instruments, you know what I'm saying? What really kept you from being like, man, I'm just gonna focus on me?
You know what? To be honest, it's really comfortability.
Yeah.
It's really comfortability. Like, I move around so much, you know what I'm saying? I move around a lot. And you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Like, there in 09, you know what I'm saying? It was probably like a good height of my time. Like, I had a nice little condo and shit, nice car, all this stuff. I had the one room converted as a full studio.
Okay.
Now, that was the time that I should have been like really
going for
this my solo, boom, boom. You know what I was doing, dude?
What?
I was out, man, hitting donuts in Hollywood, dude. Getting into the Hollywood clubs for free when people performing.
Yeah.
Like, just really trying to get my respect factor and my name known out here that, hey, I exist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, man, I don't know what I was doing, bro. I mean, was I macking? Like, what the fuck? I just always been in, like, different shit, bro. So it's like, but I was just the energy. I love the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love the energy. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe. I got multiple songs and hey, check this out. So y'all, this is what I'm gonna do. He held me to the challenge. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna release y'all with a summer banger. You know what I'm saying? So look out for that, Dirty Twon. I'm gonna hold him to that. And it's not gonna be something in the vault. Like on some real talk. I mean, like right now, Brody, like, dude, I do talent management. I got jerked so much, bro, from behind the scenes that I was like, I need to learn the inner workings behind the scenes.
Right.
And really, cause I got a conscience in the heart, bro. Like, I'm a real one. So
you're
it's
a real
like,
person.
yeah, you feel me? So I was really like this. You know what? Cause for some reason, people would always come to me like, man, can you help me? We'll be in the same boat. Like, bro, I've got the same tenure in this shit than you. Like, and I've never been like, why are you asking me? But, I give knowledge of always what I know and boom, boom. and then so people like put me into their projects like, hey, can you come and usher, help me out, this and that and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And it always kept me really from doing my own thing because, I mean, I was always creating songs, but like I said, the business side is so pivotal. Right. So it was really about how do I release this? Do I release this on MySpace? Because I had a MySpace and I had singles and songs and stuff. But then it comes to, you know what I'm saying? It comes to promotion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that even takes hours. You know what I'm saying? So I'm more of I'm not really a computer person. And now I'm very knowledgeable, like shit. I know like Microsoft 360, like, you know what I'm saying? I did a little college and shit like that. So, you know, these skill sets, as far as being on the computer to get paid, boo boo, I know. But it's fucked up, it's jacked up, excuse my language, because when it comes to me, like if I had to sit down and send out, like, you know what I'm saying, to 200 people, like straight out, boom, 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 you know what I'm saying? That patience, like just sitting there like, okay, send, boom, send, okay, mass, boom, send. Oh, they're just blocking my shit because I'm sending to many people. Okay, let me wait a minute, let me drink some coffee. Like that process, that takes a certain type of patience. I've always been an on-the-go person. Like boom, I can't sit, I can't sit in the house too much, bro. I literally gotta go out of town like after this, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's and
just to balance the scale. A little bit,
bro. Like just a interpersonal person, and I think that's been my like kind of gift and curse. Because sometimes you need to be an idol and just really focus on you, and boom, you know what I'm saying? It's like and I seen a video on it, like, so a lot of people have these podcasts and everything, so what they'll do is, you know what I'm saying, like the weekend they may release their videos through the week. Now Saturday and Sunday they may write out their whole plan for the whole next week for all their videos from front to back, you know what I'm saying, production wise, everything. And then they'll shoot. They're probably Sunday, so Friday and Saturday, or maybe Saturday, releasing videos while Saturday and Sunday they're shooting everything for next week. You know what I'm saying? And it's a discipline, because once you learn the mechanics and you get a particular structure developed and you know how to do it, you can always stay ahead of time. So you've already got your next week's, you know what I'm saying, itinerary done.
Your whole schedule.
Your whole schedule, and then boom, everything, and you can flood it. And that's a beautiful thing, you know. Time never stops. But there is a way through technology to be ahead of time, and that's just pretty much having everything ready for next week.
Listen, man, I tell people all the time, man, it's all about the formula. You know what I'm saying? If you develop your formula, you know what I mean? And then, you know, just plug it in. You feel me? It's really that simple, man, you know.
Hey, the wild thing is this, bro. Like, honestly, I don't know y'all, if y'all don't know this, man. I mean, of course y'all know, you know, when WilsonMAG, man, WilsonBlock magazine, man, I know y'all know this, right? But the thing is this man is so multi-talented. I wonder if you guys know the full spectrum. Like this, you know how they have people that be like the Fortune 500 new thinker, or the person that, you know what I'm saying, they may, you know what I'm saying, they be on the front of a cover of like a magazine.
Ushering in a new era. So, you know.
That's you. So, and like, once again, I got to commend you for that. And like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a real person. Everybody know, like, you know what I'm saying, even though I'm getting this time for this interview, brother, it's like, I just once again got to commend you, and just, it's very humbled to have this interview, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And I didn't pay for this. You know, I didn't pay for him to say that. You know what I mean?
You would never have to pay, bro.
Like, you feel me?
No, you feel me, bro. You never, you know, and that's the thing. But check it out. This is all you guys got to do. You know what I'm saying? I got multiple stuff, man. You can just DIRTY space TWON. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that. You know what I'm saying? You can go to my IG, you know, THE _ DIRTY TWON. You know what I'm saying? Straight out. You know what I'm saying? I got a radio show. I'm doing this from 7 to 8 on Club Cannon Radio. Shout out to Ruben Cannon, you know what I'm saying, man, Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying, James Cannon, Caleb, you know what I'm saying, Gabe, what up, fam bam, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, and it's like, I just, you know what it is, man, and I could just name so many people, bro. It's just, and you know, it's like this. Somebody told me this shit when I was getting jerked back in the day, fucking in business and shit like that. But you know, you gotta soak up and listen. You know what I'm saying? They told me this. You could put your sure shot, have your sure shot in business. Boom, this is my lane. This is what I'm gonna do. But if you could have your hands in as many lucrative pockets as possible, something's gonna hit and give you a residual. And I think I took that shit because it was somebody who was pretty well, probably Mike Lynn or somebody that was up in the industry already. So when I had them opportunities to meet them people, I like really held on to it. Probably too much. Because I never idolized somebody, but I idolized wisdom. Like real talk.
Man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, really that's all you can hope an artist does. You know what I'm saying? It's really just, you know, understand, you know, the value in the situations they be in. I mean, even bad situations. You know what I'm saying? It's all a matter of, you know, seeing the silver lining in it.
That's true. Yes, sir.
And you know, that's really critical, man, especially when you think about, you know, being in this game, you know what I'm saying, with longevity and really having, you know, ways of reinventing yourself. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about this being is this. Check it out, bro. Sorry about that. So you know what it is, honestly? Do you know, like, you can be an artist that has done so much work right behind the scenes, but you're only considered a new artist when you finally get a project that is actually commercially accepted. I mean, like, it's on the politically, or you're actually on the radio. That's when you're a new artist. That's why a lot of times these artists that come out, a lot of times they've been out. They've been out for 2 or 10 years. They got project after project, but it was the one that popped off. Then then you see them get awards, best new artist. But they've been doing this for a minute, bro. So it's crazy because it's like as soon as I probably get some, which I got shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That one they catch. You know what I'm saying? That one, they're gonna be like, oh, like best new artist and stuff. I'm like, nigga, I'm like a grandfather.
I've been doing this shit. Right. Oh, man, you ain't heard nothing yet.
Here, bro.
You ain't heard nothing.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? What you need to put is the best seasoned artist this year.
That part. Right.
Cause man, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. It's all learning, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, everything that I've been through, man, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it because what it did, and I really say this to anybody. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever be mad at the things that you have that had happened to you in life. What you do is you learn from them and you help them to help you. Use that to help you to grow. You know what I'm saying? And because everything, and become a filter in life. You know what I'm saying? Some things you take, some things you put in your mental library. You know what I'm saying? Get out and inspire. You know what I'm saying? Get out and motivate somebody. You know what I'm saying? Make somebody smile, man. You know what I'm saying? And trust and believe that energy that you put out, man, it's going to return back. And to tell you the truth, y'all, to be honest, that's why I could say, okay, I got some music, but then I could also be like, man, I'm doing stuff with techies. I'm doing stuff with fashion. I'm doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a simple guy. Like, trust and believe. I'm not balling how I should be balling. But however, I know my worth now, like, you know what I'm saying? I know I can go to these people with big money and be like, look, this is my retainer fee on the table. Boom. You know what I'm saying?
But they can't jerk you now.
They can't jerk you now. Bro, hey, for real, they'll jerk me so much, I probably ain't got no more meat on my skin. No more skin. Hey. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? And people get bitter about that, but honestly, I think it's just like really, I've been
listen, man,
wild.
you know, we tend to, you know, especially when we're in the realm of not having the knowledge, right? Where we're inexperienced yet, we're unexposed for the most part, right? Our feet ain't got wet yet, right? You know, people tend to, you know, kind of see us as inferior in a lot of ways, right? So they don't see you being they don't see you the way you see yourself.
That part,
right?
Man.
Even when you don't know what's out there, right?
That's true, brother.
And so, you know, you acquire the knowledge, you feel me? You get to a point to where it's like, okay, you know, I don't even necessarily hate y'all. You know what I'm saying? But you can't run that on me no more.
Yeah, exactly.
And now I know what I need to do. You know what I'm saying?
And that's
so let me ask you this before we cut out, man.
Yes, sir.
Because to be honest, you didn't answer the questions before I answered them. You really did. Cause I was, you know, what positive inspiring words you got for her. You already hit me with that. So you know what? This is what I want to ask you.
Yes, sir.
You know, how do you? Hold on, one second. So you know, tell me a little bit about, you know, a lot of challenges and rewards. You feel me?
Thank you, brother, that you said that. You know what? Risk like risk versus rewards. You know, y'all check out Blog Talk Radio, Club Cannon Radio. And I'm sorry, I'm shouting out a bunch of
plugging,
people.
yeah, you know, no doubt. We love you, man.
You know what it is, though. Honestly, when I shout out these people, trust and believe. These are people I can call on and be like, hey, look, Wilson Block Magazine, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Sponsor, or you know what I'm saying. So that's how we, you know what I'm saying, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Real brothers, bruh. That's how you do when you with your people, man. You co-sign your people. Yeah. You co-sign your people that way, man, because the money is there. Yeah. People just need a vouch. Like, he vouching for me. So all I could do, in any ways, even without the interview, y'all, like, I vouch for him, bro. Like, real talk.
All right, so this was the question I was going to ask. Yeah. Right? You know, considering everything, the music, you know what I'm saying, being behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, being instrumental in a lot of things, you know, today, you know what I'm saying, with the radio show you got going on and everything, you know, where is your current ambition? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is your number one thing right now? As far as, you know, being public figure, artist, that type of thing. What is the number one, you know, thing you're shooting for right now?
The number one thing is to have a company that is the top of the umbrella. You know what I'm saying? The umbrella. I want an umbrella because
you want some entrepreneurship right now.
Like we all are, you know what I'm saying? Like we are, and I advise, you better be righteous. Hey, that's honestly, you know, there's this term or this phrase that they say, the American dream. Yeah. And I guarantee you, people got it kind of misconstrued about American dream. There's no American dream. It's just a dream. Yeah. It's a dream. And the thing is this, knowing how to turn a dream into reality. You know what I'm saying? And it's not easy. It's not. You know, I've lost mothers of my children to like this dream or this vision. It's not even dream, American dream. It's a vision that you have for yourself. Your destiny that you want to.
That you see for yourself.
Yeah, exactly, brother. Thank you. And it's like, that's what it is, man. You know, and the worst thing, brother, let me tell you, is it's very important for those that's listening. Check it out. If you're a loved one and you don't know your lane, but you know somebody that actually know what they want to do, get behind them. Even if you gotta fake it, get behind them, because it's the worst thing to have somebody that you have endearment and straight love for, and you know what I'm saying?
And they mislead you.
Yeah, they mislead you. And then when you try to show them like, hey, I'm doing this, and they're just like, oh, whatever. But then everybody that's not within your immediates, or, you know what I'm saying, not even family, but just circle, or even people that you have dear love for, like sincere love for, and they're not really checking you out how everybody checking you out, man. Yeah. Get behind those people. Those are real leaders. It don't necessarily have to be like a king, an ex, or anybody, you know what I'm saying? Man, Chancellor Williams, like, it don't have to be these people that
he might still be trying to find his way, but you see, you got a sense of direction.
Yes. If they have potential, man, give an ear, listen. It doesn't happen overnight, man. You know, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Hey, I had so many loved ones like, man, you just need to give it up. It's taking so long. But only reason is this. I didn't see, they don't know, like I said, the steps. Remember earlier in the conversation, the steps.
The process.
The process. They're not around for the process. The process is hard, bro. Until you learn the process for your own, like, particular, how you know your own destiny.
Yourself.
You're yourself.
Yeah.
Once you learn that knowledge yourself, that's what they say. Once you learn that, it becomes simple. Then the process of making it to boom, boom, boom.
There's a clear direction.
It's clear direction. And then they can see the results. You know what I'm saying? Too many people, they look with their eyes and not with their mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say if people suffer from
they listen, but they don't hear.
That part, you know what I'm saying? They see, hey, to be honest, I'll take it a step further. Some don't even listen nor hear. You know what I'm saying? They just looking at shit. And to be honest,
on mute.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest, straight out, and even with parental, you know, like right now, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the parents, man, that's out, that's actually spending time in nature, man. Yeah. To like with their children, cause you know what? It's sad when I see like children being taught by an iPad. Or like a phone and stuff. Like, let me give my baby the phone and an iPad instead of giving them real person to person.
As a parental supplement.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And that's real. So like the challenges, you know, the challenges, brother, is like this, man. Really, you know, I learned this. And I said it in the show, accountability. You know, I could look at my life. There were a lot of decisions that I made that it was pretty much I can point the finger, but I really can't point the finger. Because if anything that I made took a step back, or I had to, you know, I got bounced back and shit, like sorry or something, like, you know what I'm saying, from a decision, I had the opportunity to be like, nah, I'm not going to do that. Or I had the opportunity to be like, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right. Man, truth is non-biased.
Right.
Truth is to wake you up. Truth, you know what I'm saying? Truth. Yeah. Man, straight out, it's to wake just you like up, that. Man. And like, for real talk. So it's like, and that's the beauty about life, man. I feel self-evaluation is important. Learning from everything that you do. Right. Because time actually evaluates every little thing. Yeah. Time don't miss a beat. Never missing a beat. Yeah. Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? Right. And that's how you got, and you know, we're human, so we're not perfect. But however, never missing a beat, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay attention to everything and know everything. Knowledge yourself first, and then from outer world. So it extends from within and outer. Right. So you learn yourself. You learn what you're about. You learn what, you know what I'm saying, what your your talent is, your specialty, whatever it may be, your skill set, and you run with that, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like, and that's why you asked me, like, what do I want to specifically be, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I said ambition, my ambition. Current, you know, And really, that's why I just say, man, consultant business solutions, because it's like this. In reality, I couldn't put on my business card, great thinker. Like, great thinker. But wait a minute, in history though,
that's the thing.
Great thinkers though. That's what it's.
Listen, there's a lot of niggas. Even Albert Einstein. That nigga was a thinker. That nigga wasn't even a science. That nigga wasn't. Nah, that nigga was the greatest thinker of the century.
Thank you.
Listen,
but come on. Right. See, you man, Sam, you're right. You know what's up. So that's the crazy thing about it is this. It's like being a great thinker. They want to have a title behind it. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy, like a politically correct title.
But being a thinker in and of itself is
great.
It's gold. You feel me?
It's gold. For real. Right. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's why, you know, the politically correct term is business consultant. Yeah. I'm a consultant, a business consultant.
Just like that.
Straight, I'm a consultant.
What you trying to do?
Yeah, that,
you know what I mean?
In layman's, bro.
Give me your layout.
What you trying to do?
Right.
And that's even whether it's with something I'm doing, I look even to myself. Yes, I do talk to myself. So if you see me talking to myself, I'm not trying to like shoot up anything or nothing. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking to myself and getting my stuff ordered because I got so much on my mind. I got so much like on my mind. Right. I gotta actually in my head, if I was to do this, like I probably like all of a sudden I'll be walking down the street, my head like explode. Yeah. So I gotta release. You know what I'm saying? It's very important to release into the atmosphere and bring it into the atmosphere, man. Speak it into existence.
First,
you know what I'm saying?
First, you get right here. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it's really important to speak things into existence. I will say that there's words and power. Speak whatever you want to do, speak it into existence. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It could be a gift or a curse. Sometimes, you know, there's a saying you could believe your own lie. The thing is this, be truthful to yourself. If you be truthful to yourself and be true to yourself, then you know what? You speak truth to existence in yourself, in your whole like destiny, and manifest your destiny as possible. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what people think. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what they think, man. Even if it can hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I you know what I'm saying? I got a child right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, I remember I used to make a new track and stuff. I'd be like, here it is, baby. I'll turn that music off. Like, what? Like, for real, don't you know I can go right now to a new city and bump somebody, you know what I'm saying, something fly and be like, hey, listen to this, I do this, and they'll be on my head. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, don't worry about what people think, what people say, man. Focus on the plan and stay consistent and stick with it. And, man, it's going to take you there. It's going to take you there, straight out. It's possible.
All right, Twon, man, it's been good, man.
Hey, respect.
Look. Before we cut out, man, I gotta hit you for the hot 16, man. Written or freestyle, man. Give me a hot 16. Can you give me a hot 16? Anything.
I could do you one better. I could do you one better. Hold on.
Let's hear it, because the audience want to know, okay, Twon got bars, though. You know what I mean?
Well, I told you that, right? my thing is I was always on beats and rhymes, so it was like pretty much, you know what I'm saying? That's what always kept me, because it's like, okay, I'm doing beats and I'm doing rhymes. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get exclusive. And you know what? I'm gonna just come off the brain. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? So if it sound cruddy, forget it. You know, this is, I call this brain exercise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I call this brain exercise. You know what I'm saying? Straight out. That's what we're gonna do.
Let's go.
I don't know if y'all can hear that.
They can hear it.
Yo. Shout out to WilsonBlock magazine, you know what I'm saying, man? OG Percy, man. Photography. Hey, I got a wave of somebody saying hello. I would never be caught near the gallows. Oh yeah, I be at the Vina Bello, sipping on the best of wine to get saying hello to something that's fine, that's a dine or a swan. You know how I do, the people call me Dirty Twon. Pierre Antoine Foxtail, yeah, I rocks well ever since I had blonde hair on my head, eating some oxtails for real. You know I be the deal. You know how I do, I also facilitate a deal. You know I'm about the meals, and there I'm eating checks. It's all good, it's like a cereal, what's next? It's on my itinerary, boy, yeah, I got that sketch. I draw too, yeah, if you wanna get them pumps, you better get to running, that's the Dodds effects. I guess it's like the butterfly, but the butterfly is in the nest, yes, I'ma just keep it popping. Straight up off the brain, had a jacket that said Compton, but I'm not from Compton. Dina to the Dago, you know that we be stomping and squashing when I'm mopping. Yeah, you know I'll come through and it's something on my mind, dog, I think I need to get the fruit plumping, cause it ain't nectar enough. And you know the city's top and we taking it up to another notch, never stop. Oh yeah, they wanna try to have me in an altercation with a cop, but I ain't doing nothing but trying to take over a block. I mean, buy some property and probably buy some on stock. That's a real talk, real business thing. Hey, how you doing? The new Bruce Wayne is coming through with new chains, but I don't need that. Dog, I'm too simple with just on the feedback. I need that. So come through and will you? Hey, you know what I mean? Hey, Roddy. Hey, just a little bit. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, forgive me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Some real talk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just off the head, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. This is just like all I see, and I'm just like surveying. You know what I'm saying? Looking around, and whatever is going down, you know what I'm saying, man? We motherfucking make it another round. You know what I'm saying, man? Shout out to everybody. On me,
sir,
you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you, you know what I'm saying? Hey, awesome, word, bro. Hey, check it out, y'all, man. Look at on some real talk, man. IG DIRTYTWON. You know what I'm saying, man? You know, check out. You can just type up Dirty Twon. You'll see a host of music discography coming out. You know, are there. You know what I'm saying? Rhyme Disciples, RHYME. Space DISCIPLES. You know what I'm saying? Music and Strength, how's it spelled? You know what I'm saying? Music and Strength. League of Assassins. You know what I'm saying? For all my brodies that's listening, and I know you will listen, because I'm going to definitely be pumping and promoting this big time. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is. If you got any footage or anything on your boy, man, holler at me, man. If you need a feed, whatever it be, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and send it to your boy, because, man, we unemployed. You know what I'm saying? Man, we entrepreneurs, man. We our own bosses. Real shit. Dude, bosses out of the office, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, hey, thank y'all. Hey, thank you. I'll shout out to them. Man, hey, for real. I appreciate it, Brody. Real talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm keeping my word. I don't know how soon the walk is gonna come, but you know, as far as that single for the summer, let's drop that with y'all. Real talk, you know what I mean?
All right, Dirty Twon, it's been awesome having you here for this exclusive interview with the Wilson Block. And until next time, we out.
Yeah.